Guys, so this will be the first build video on this channel. This is a really easy to get tank. I put it together probably in 10 minutes. This was set up as a stamina DPS, and the group I was rolling with, we needed a tank for normal asylum. So I thought I could see what I had, what I could put together, and it has actually been running really well. I'm really happy with it, and I've been loving it. This tank isn't quite finished, so I will post an updated build later on, but right now this is what I have and this is what I'm going with. I've tanked the normal asylum, I've tanked vet gold tower, I've tanked vet ruins, so it has definitely been really fun tanking with this. So I thought I would make a quick video just to share it and let y'all see it. I am an Imperial. As you can see, my max magic is 13.6, max health is 41.7, max stamina is 25.6. Magic, health, and stamina recovery are pretty low, but with shards and orbs, my stamina recovery isn't necessarily that important. Spell resistance is 37k, physical resistance 33.7. This is with no outer buff, this is just with the gear that I have on. I have 64 points in the stamina. The stone the boon I'm using is the lady. I'm really thinking about dropping this because I'm already at the physical cap and over the spell cap for maybe more max magicka or the serpent to increase max stam, or maybe more max health. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. I'm using tri-stat food as a tank. Here's the food that I'm using: wither tree. Max health, max magicka, max stamina. Gotta have it on a tank. For the most part, the pots that I use during trials and harder content like White Gold Tower and Ruins is Essence of Health. I use tri-stat pots. It restores health, restores magic, restores stamina. And outside of that, normals and other things like that, I'm just using basic trash pots that I pick up from mobs. Gear-wise, I'm running 5-piece brass. Fortified brass. This is an amazing set. On the sword, I'm running a crusher enchant infused, run a shield infused with max stam. Axe, reduce the target physical spell resistance. That's what the crusher enchant is, with infused as well. And another shield infused with max stamina. And I'm running 3 more pieces on the body. If you don't know what brass does yet, it increases your max health, your physical resistance, your spell resistance, and then it adds your spell and physical resistance. That's a lot of resistances. I'm running 1-piece Valken Scoria for infused with max health, but for the most part, it's the 1-piece for the maximum health. And then the other 5-piece that I am running is Warrior's Poet, which is max health, spell resistance, physical resistance, maximum health, and then I always have minor toughness activated. Which gives my health at all about 10%. And then I'm running another 1-piece monster set, Maw the Infernal, just for max health. I mean, you could definitely take away one of these monster sets and maybe replace it with Stormfist for stamina recovery, Tremor Scale for max stamina, or Shadow Rend or Chokethorn for magic recovery. All those would be fine. I just like the max health. Enchants on the glyphs, I'm running shield plate enchantments, which just basically reduces the cost of my bash and reduces the cost of my block. That's it. Skill wise, I'm running Pierce Armor, which is your main taunt, and it also reduces the mob's physical and spell resistance by 5,280. Amazing. Heroic Slash to help me generate ultimate. Igneous Shield, Green Dragon Blood, Absorb Magic, and Magma Shell. Magma Shell is great because it gives my allies a damage shield of their max health, 100% of their max health. It's amazing. Definitely it worked out really well in normal halls and fabrication. Absorb Magic here, you've got to have this on your front bar because while it's slotted, it increases the damage you can block and reduces the block cost as long as it's on your main front bar. These are just, I'll usually pop Igneous Shield, and then Green's Blood, just to boost my mending. Because Igneous Shield, I get major mending when I activate it for 3 seconds, and Green's Dragon Blood just heals me. I can go from almost no health to full health. Alright, second bar, I'm Inner Fire. This is not morphed yet because, like I said, this tank is relatively new, so a lot of the tanking abilities have not been morphed, or have not gotten high enough to be morphed. I'm running Choking Talons. I use this. It basically puts minor maim on the enemies. That's it. Igneous Weapons. It grants my party major sorcery, major brutality. Shield Assault. Normally this would be where Vigor is, but I have not been into PvP with this character yet, so unfortunately I don't have it yet. And I like it here anyways because of the fact that this allows me to gap close. You know, this was a really good, useful tool at the last boss on Halls of Fabrication. You know, when he knocks you away, you just shield charge right back. Or in Cradle of Shadows, when the boss teleports across the ring, and then you can just shield assault, stuns her, it's made. Chain, pull them to you. Like I said, this is not morphed either, or I would be using the one that pulls, that would refund the cost if they couldn't pull. Shield Wall, again, not reinforced. Normally this is where Magma Shell would be and Warhorn would be here, but right now I'm going with Shield Wall and Magma Shell. As you can see, I do not have Vigor or my Assault line unlocked yet. Outside of that is pretty much it for the abilities. Skill points, or my champion points. I am not high on the champion points. I am 285. So I have 21 into Bashing Focus, just reduce the cost of my bash. 19 in Tenacity, 34 into Mooncalf, and 21 into Shadow Ward. 22 into Blessed here, just to kind of help increase Green's Blood's effect. I have, you know, this was set up for my when I was DPSing. I haven't changed that yet. I have 50 into Hardy, 45 into Elemental Defender. And that is it for my champion points. You know, as I said, this tank build is brand new, has not been around very long, but has definitely served its purpose. I have tanked all kinds of in-game content with it. You know, some vet, some normal, and I'm definitely loving its function for right now. So this is, like I said, you know, you can find Warrior Poet jewelry and traders, probably 4K, 5K. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've got a monster piece or two just lying around that's max health, max magicka, max sound, some kind of recovery that you can just throw on. And then Fortified Brass here is a 4 trait crafted from Clockwork City. You can craft it here. This is where you can find that. It'll be right in here. Apparently I have not been there on this tune. But it's right in here, you know. But anyways, that's the video. Just leave a comment down if you like the build or if you have any suggestions. As always, I will be back with the next video.